Drunk Arabella, a story by Doglover61402 and Griffin, featuring Griffin as Purple Reaper, and cover art by Griffin. After the Orchid Fleet's victory on the Gloom Peninsula, Captain Arabella took the warlord Ceres hostage. The pirates planned to interrogate her to learn the locations of more end crystals, which would make them the most powerful force in the void. Ceres was now chained in a cell at the bottom of the Great Orchid. As the captain tended to other matters on the ship, she tasked Lieutenant Purple Reaper with starting the interrogation. "I'll never help you!" Ceres shouted in anger and shame. She shook her body, desperately trying to release herself from the chains. "I'd rather die or hang out with Lance. Actually, maybe not, but I'll never help you, pirate scum!"
Purple Reaper took a step forward and knelt in front of the prisoner. You really think you can get out of this? Our captain is a master of getting people to talk, whether you want to or not. You shall feel the power she wields.
"Do your worst!" Ceres dared.
"Fool," Purple Reaper said. He prepared to honor the prisoner's request, and raised his fist to punch her. However, a sudden loud thud outside caused him to drop his fist. He had an idea what might have caused the noise, and he was not happy about it.
Someone haphazardly shoved the door open. "Woo! Today was a good day!" Arabella stumbled into the room in a drunken state. She could barely stand without swaying, and a dumb, happy look graced her face. She held a bottle of rum in her hand.
Purple Reaper covered his face with his hand and sighed in frustration. He was not pleased at all. "Arabella, have you been drinking again?" The captain replied by smirking at him and taking a large sip of her bottle. "What have I told you? No drinking while we have a prisoner to interrogate," he pointed at Ceres.
Arabella laughed at her first mate. He always assumed that the worst would happen whenever she had access to alcohol. "Relax, Purple Reaper. I am fully capable of—" She face-planted onto the floor in front of Ceres. "How did I get bested by you people?" Ceres asked in confusion. The drunk enemy before her did not seem nearly as powerful as the pirate who had defeated her hours ago.
"Ugh, can I not have a day where things go right?" he mumbled in irritation.
"I'ma pretend you didn't see that, buddy," Arabella said, slurring her words. She set up. "Interrogation time. First question. Want some?" The captain held her bottle toward Ceres. Ceres removed the confusion from her face and glared at the drunkard. "You're trying to poison me, aren't you?" Arabella took the bottle back and drank a sip. She blinked twice, then remained quiet for a moment. A vague expression covered her face.
Captain?" Purple Reaper asked. He sounded worried.
Arabella started crying. "She's being mean to me!" "What?" Purple Reaper and Ceres asked in confused unison. Suddenly, Arabella grabbed Ceres in an awkward, one-armed hug. Her other hand clutched her bottle. She started swaying side to side, shaking her captive. She began to sing. To the void we sail, power will find through." She stopped singing suddenly and held the bottle high in the air. "This stuff!" "Let me go!" Ceres yelled, violently thrashing around trying to break free of the captain's embrace. Arabella teleported a few blocks away. Now, her face looked like an angry kitten. "That's it! You're being mean to me!" She dropped the bottle on the floor and pulled a knife out of her pocket. She lunged towards Ceres, whose eyes were wide with fear.
"Arabella, no!" Purple Reaper yelled. He held Arabella back with one arm and tried to grab the knife with the other hand. "No sharp objects unless you are sober."
Arabella dropped the knife on the floor. "Now you're being mean!" She cried again. She fell onto the floor and buried her face in her hands while her first mate and prisoner exchanged a shocked glance. After a minute, Arabella looked up. "I'm leaving! You guys are buttheads!" She jumped off the floor, stumbled, stepped on Ceres' foot, and ran to the door. She crashed into the doorframe and passed out. Cyrus's heart pounded from the weird experience. She shot a look at Purple Reaper's face. He looked frustrated. Does this happen often?
Purple Reaper rolled his eyes. At least once a week.